nothing to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, a.m. and
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Beaufort Zone. We got Beaufort High hosting Ashley Rich Swamp Foxes in the 5A classification. My name is Javon Leviston. Alongside me is Thomas Erdell. How you doing there, Thomas?
I'm good, Vaughn. And before this game started, I saw the senior night festivities for Beaufort. Got a lot of seniors in the lineup. Chase McKelvey on the mound, looking to rebound from last week. Swept by Hanahan, lost the region championship. So looking to get back on track in the win column tonight. It's going to be a tough task ahead of them. And talking to Mr. Daniel Connolly, the father of Mason Connolly, shortstop for Beaufort, he was telling me that this West Ashley team won the tournament they played in last weekend, the hit tournament, going undefeated. So as that one's sent out to right field, and a diving catch made. Unbelievable play. Thomas Purdy out in right field.
Showing off those wide receiver skills right there, the dive and catch.
And, for Chase McKelvey tonight on the mound, Beaufort pitchers, our last couple games haven't necessarily had the best of luck. But, obviously Hanahan outscoring them by a vast majority of runs. So they need plays like that tonight. And Thomas Purdy getting the start tonight out in right field on senior night, a great start for their defense. McKelvey will throw a ball in there to begin bat. And, it's got to feel good for McKelvey getting that first out. That his defense is, hopefully they can continue to play that way. But great first out there. And, it's just got to give him confidence with his defense playing behind him like that.
Yeah, they played some tough games against Hanahan over the last week or so, and so getting another tough matchup here tonight against Ashley Ridge comes in top 3 in South Carolina.
I said West Ashley. I meant Ashley Ridge. They have Ashley. I was thinking because earlier in the year they split the season series against West Ashley, which was a 5A opponent. They haven't had necessarily the best track record against 5A opponents. Obviously, they split the series against West Ashley and got swept by Somerville. You were at the Somerville games. Obviously, you can speak to the talent level they have up in 5A, but the strikeout there for McKelvey sits down number 5. Carson Molinari. Now 2 outs, looking for this 1-2-3 inning here. That'd be a great start for him. But that one is rocketed and over Mason Connolly, who tried to make the play on the first pitch swinging, first pitch hitting. Cooper Godsave there. And great effort there by Connolly, just over his head. Would have been a crazy play had he been able to catch that one. And now Finn McLaughlin, the lefty, going to step into the batter's box. Good job by Hudson Mullen on a high pitch there, keeping it in front of him, able to catch that. And you see the dirt come flying off that glove every time this pitch here. That one fouled off. And you see 3 players running over there. the third baseman Carter Bowersox saw Zach Talbert out in left field, and then the shortstop Mason Connolly all charging over there. You can hear the catcher Hudson Mullen yelling that it's out, but they all started sprinting over there, desperate to get that third out.
Yeah, everybody's gonna run for it. Everybody always runs to that gate just to be sure to make it show like they're making the hustle play to running towards that gate.
And in a game like this, coming off the sweep, being swept by Hanahan, 5A opponent, they play them home and away this week, and up in 5A, and just every play matters, both on offense and defense. So they just got to be locked in on both sides.
Well, you know what? When it comes to 5A competition in itself, Beaufort High has pretty much been holding their own against the higher classification. They split against West Ashley, they split with Fort Dorchester, and now they got another opportunity here. They got 2 games against Ashley Ridge to see what they can do. So they're holding their own, being a 3A school and being able to compete in that 5A classification.
Yeah, that just speaks to the level of talent they have. Obviously, they have a couple of Charleston Southern commits and Hudson Mullen and Logan Brucher, who are both sophomore and junior respectively. For senior night, we heard that Mason Conley is going to play at Columbia International, and Zach Talbert, Francis Marion. So they have the players to get it done. And it just has to all come together for them. But like you said, even the games they've lost against Somerville, and obviously they split against West Ashley and Fort Dorchester. But even in the losses, they look great at playing against a higher classification opponent. And now, after a quick 2 outs for Chase McKelvey, now 2 runners on after a single given up and then a walk. So after that hot start, he's cooled down a little bit.
Yeah, McKelvey, like I said, some tough games against Hanahan with the pitching efforts, and they tried to change out pitchers in relief for him. But I think McKelvey's obviously the best option for them on the mound so far, from what I've seen this season. The reason why he always leads off for them, but see what he can pull together here tonight. Couple balls here, third batter.
Yeah, and a 2-0 count, that's got to feel empowering to the hitter. Anything in the zone, he's looking to hit that. So easy throw over for Connolly at second base for the third out. And after a quick 2 outs, McKelvey allowed 2 base runners, but no harm done there. Great job by the Beaufort defense. Saw highlight of that hitting the diving play by Purdy, doing the Thomas namesake proud, as the fellow Thomas, love to see that.
Yeah, like I said, these wide receiver skills out there in that outfield, and they got all the athletes out there. You know what I'm saying? They got all the football players out there, and it's amazing when you have dual sport athletes playing on any team, and you be able to see the athleticism show from those guys in the outfield, because you got Purdy, you got Bauer Sox, you got Jaden Andrews, you got all those guys out there from the football team and out there in that outfield doing their thing. So, middle of the first inning. Just want to remind you, if you're going to enjoy our stream,
And now Logan Brucher going to lead off. Usually we see Jane Andrews at the top of that lineup, but tonight see Logan Brucher, number 11, the Charleston Southern commit, walking up to his walk-up song, All the Lights. And after that great defensive inning, Beaufort looking to put together a good offensive inning here. A little bit of lineup change from what we've seen previously. Usually it's Andrews at the top and Brucher batting second, but you see Brucher at the top and Zach Talbert on deck, hit behind him. The quick 2 balls thrown in there. Brucher already ahead in the count, the lefty. That one's sent out into center field, and it will be caught for a quick first out. Got ahead in the count 2-0, saw something he liked and took a swing at it, but a fly out to center field. Zach Talbert comes to the plate. And now Jaden Andrews on deck hitting third as Zach Talbert digs in. We'll take ball 1 low to begin the at-bat as that pitch gets away from the catcher there. And that's going to be a fair ball for Talbot here over that left side. With his speed, he's going to make his way into second. And after a fly out to center field from Logan Brucher, Zach Talbot, that ball hit the third base bag and was fair. Great piece of hitting by Talbot there. He hands the batting gloves over to his coach. He'll make his way back over to second base. And now Jaden Andrews with an RB opportunity to give Beaufort the lead early here at the bottom of the first. Carter Bowersox waiting on deck.
Interesting change of the lineup as Andrews normally started off for most of the season.
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw him over there near the circle. I was like, oh, he's getting ready to come up. And as he gets hit there on the first pitch, now with 2 runners on, only 1 out, a huge opportunity for Carter Bowersox. He comes up, and boy, does he look good today.
Now Carter Bowersox, he has the one and only grand slam in Beaufort's own history.
Mr. Grand Slam is what I like to call him.
So we'll see what he can do here.
Numero Cuatro making his way to the batter's box as he looks good today, like it has stated in his walk-up song. Good take there. He looked like he wanted to take a swing at that, but pulled the bat back, and now is ahead of the count 1-0. Another ball low there. That'll command issues here from the pitcher. And he gets a piece of that one foul. Now the count goes to 2-1.
And really probably only by virtue of Bowersox taking a swing. Had he not taken a swing, it probably would have been another ball.
Would have been 3-0, but with 2 runners on, a chance to take the lead here against a 5A opponent. Anything he thinks he can swing at, he's going to be swinging at as he will get hit, and that's the second batter in as many at bats as now Chase McKelvey with the bases juice walking up to superhero. Can he be a superhero here for Beaufort? Only 1 out with the bases loaded. And he has a great chance to help his own cause as a starting pitcher and drive in a couple runs. And it's going to be huge for Ashley Ridge to get at least 1 out here. Anything deep enough in the air, Talbot can run home from, or anything past the infield if it's fair on the ground. But they just got to hope they either get a double play or a pop up.
That one falling right in the bleachers behind us. Let me get my glove just in case.
I saw that glove, and at first I didn't know if it was yours or a fan's, but I guess that answers my question.
Right, show it. A little bit of
Hopefully he
focus and
hits
all
the
that.
next one, a little bit farther away from us.
Yeah, a little bit of a better shot. We got that over the pitcher angle there, kind of on the edge of the range there. So a little bit of focus issue there.
Wasn't as close as the softball one the other day. I actually had to legitimately get out of the way for that one. So he squares up to bunt, and that one foul. Now 0-2. Now he's put himself kind of in a bad position here. I know he's just trying to get the safety squeeze, but that's Thomas Purdy's specialty. Generally. Hudson Nolan on deck. See, he's strapping the glove on over there just in case. Might reach back, make a SC top 10 play. And that one sent out into center field and caught. Zach Talbert will tag up. And Jane Andrews will advance to third. And now 1-0 Eagles. And Chase McKelvey helps his own cause there with a RBI sacrifice fly out to center field that scores Zach Talbert. And great base running by Andrews there. Bauer Sox, great discipline staying put, but advancing from second to third is now Hudson Mullen comes up.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 10, Hudson Mullen.
Mason Connolly on deck if Hudson could extend this inning. Runners on the corners. And he'll hit that one to the left side. And Andrews will cross home plate. And even before that pitch was hit, Bauer Sox was already running. And now Mason Connolly, the Columbia International commit, will make his way to the plate. And I got to say, I was telling his dad earlier, I already love Butterfly Effect by Travis Scott, but there's just something special about it being played over the loudspeaker as a walk-up song.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, this song is just electric, and you see how it kind of transformed a lot. Even getting the buzz and getting a Fortnite feature and all of that stuff like that. So Travis Scott definitely had an era for.
I gotta say, I'm definitely a huge fan of that song, but him playing as a walk-up, it just adds a whole nother level. As now runners on first and second with a 2-run lead, hit with Connolly looking to extend it, and an unbelievable play right there. It hit his bat as he didn't even move it from his shoulder. He was just standing there. It hit the bat, and they called him out. They're gonna have looks like they might have a discussion about it. But just unlucky from Connor there. First pitch, it hits the bat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it because we got the stream going on our side too, so we can look back. So exactly a couple of seconds behind off real time. Just played back there, and he just really just dug by it and hit the back of that bat. Fast, and I think.
Unlucky play there. And, that's happened a few times. I've been playing wiffle ball with some of my friends, and it'll hit the bat and then go foul for a strike, but it's never rolled fair like that. So it was actually Hart that I was doing that with. So I'm gonna have to text him later and be like, dude, you won't believe what just happened, because literally it's insane whenever that happens. You never expect it. As a hitter, you're just trying to get out of the way, but you keep the bat up, and then bam, it just hits that. Never seen it go fair like that though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if it goes fair, I just don't think nobody thinks the reaction to run. You really got to be paying attention to feel the reverberation in the bat whenever you're basically trying to not get your head out the way to not get hit. And, you get a foul ball and you think, oh, wow, that shouldn't count. And next thing you know, you're getting tagged out. Yeah, that'll mark the end of the first for us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, into Beaufort's on top of the second inning. McKelvey on the mound. First pitch, ball.
Yeah, and coming off that sac fly that scored a runner from third, he's looking to continue his momentum on the mound here in the second inning. Twos all around, top second, ball two. The score's 2-0. McKelvey's wearing two. A whole lot of twos up on that scoreboard for Beaufort.
Somebody watching this, I said, man, I should play the lotto right now.
Strike in there for strike one. Now the count goes to 2-1. Good pitch by McKelvey there. And Ashley Ridge left two runners stranded last inning, as now the count goes to 3-1. That one hit up the middle, and out is the call. What a play. Mason Connolly making the play out there at shortstop. I know he's going to be able to make that throw in time, but he got him at first. And the defense so far behind McKelvey has been playing great.
Mullen stretching that leg out. Strike one.
And the hit by the pitch there after strike one. Saw a couple Beaufort batters get plunked, and now
Return the favor.
Ridge, yeah. Gotta wonder if, that's just sending a message there. Andrew McLaughlin now.
Say that again.
McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Sorry, my fault. Got mixed up there. McLaughlin. Up at the plate now. With a runner on, only one out. And he'll take a swing and a miss at that. And now he squares up to bunt, but pulls the bat back. Goes ahead 2-1 in the count. And strike two there evens the count at 2-2. McKelvey trying to get the second out, and McLaughlin trying to get on base. But a swing and a miss, and that'll get by Mullen, and unable to make the throw. And so that'll go down as a strikeout for McKelvey. McLaughlin will reach base on the throwing air. Or actually, no, maybe that is going to be called out there at first. At first, it didn't look like he was going to be out, but the out actually is the call. And now that one hit over the shortstop and able to knock it down, and the throw is safe. A strong throw from Connolly. Just not able to make the throw all the way to first base in time.
I'm still amazed at how, they could make throws on a dime. And obviously baseball and football are two different things, but you get a football team, and I'm the football guy. The football team, you got one or two guys that can throw on the whole team, and yet all these guys are throwing it at a dime to first base.
Now with a runner on third, Kelly's going to have to battle here to get out of this inning holding Ashley Ridge scoreless. And with the runner going, that ball's going to get through. Now runners on second and third. And, if he hits this in the right spot, chance for them to tie the game. Or if he hits a home run to lead. Count even at 1-1. Great defensive play by Bower Sox there.
Getting the throw to first and getting it out before they get the run scored in.
And good job by the Beaufort defense helping McKelvey out there after he gave up a couple hits. And he hit a batter just like the Ashley pitcher has done a couple of times. But great plays by Bower Sox and Connolly.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, whole sodas, M&M's, products, Skittles, smoke them. Take this time to thank our sponsors, Trademark Electric, All Electric, they sponsor Dr. Marina, Big G, Royalty, Stephanie Harris Limited, Michael Contracting Service, Turnship Roofing Solutions, Turkey Hill Plantation, DNC Attorneys Real Estate, DNC, Quality Electrical System, Optima Contractor, Gateway Mortgage, North Carolina, Greenwood and Twa Insurance, Farm Bureau, Red Electric, No Funky Insurance, and Man and Wheeler, certified public account. Lead up for the Eagles, number 3, Davis Wood.
Davis Woods making his way to the plate. Head 2-0 in the count. And that pitch fouled off. Looked like that would have been a ball had he not swung at it, but thought he put that there. As that one pops up, second baseman, and that'll be caught. Ryan Bruno out there second base. Almost a shortstop there, but
Now batting number 8, Nick Coates.
Nick Folks now up to bat for his first time tonight. And that's going to hit him. And for the third time tonight, a Beaufort batter has been hit by this pitcher. As now Logan Brucher, Beaufort batted to their lineup pretty quickly. And now Logan Brucher to turn the lineup over. Nick Folks making the pitcher throw over there, looking to steal second base. And attempting to bunt was Logan Brucher. Fouled off for strike one. That one popped up to shortstop, and standing on the grass, he makes the catch. And 2 outs. Zach Talbert make his way to the batter's box, looking to extend this inning for the Eagles. Talbot ahead in the count 2-0. And that one's going to be hit to the shortstop, and he'll make the throw. And out is the call. Other than a hit batter, no base runners allowed.
And that's going to be the end of the second inning when we return Beaufort High 2, Ashley Ridge 0.
For the Buffalo, number 5, Carson Molinaroni.
And a quick hit by pitch there. Already a runner on first. We're seeing quite a few hit batters here tonight. Chase McKelvey on both sides, both batters been hit. That's a second hit batter by McKelvey to Ashley Ridge, and Ashley Fisher had about 3 or 4 so far hitting the Beaufort batters. McKelvey now ahead in count 0-1. That pitch fouled off to the right side by Cooper Godsave. And ball one there. Makes the count 1-2. McKelvey still ahead, trying to get the first out of the inning for the Eagles after hitting a batter to lead off the inning. And with the runner going, Mullen, that throw's going to be way behind. That one. Wound up in right center field. And luckily, the Eagles' Logan Brucher was there to make sure the runner did not advance past second base. And a swing and a miss. Mullen cannot find the ball. Now he relocates it. And for out number one on the strikeout there from McKelvey. Great job by Mullen being able to find that ball and not letting it get away from him. As the runner advances to third. And so far, this marks Ashley Ridge's best chance of the game to score. Only one out and a runner on third. That pitch outside. Finn McLaughlin. Another pitch outside there to McLaughlin. He's ahead in the count 2-0. 3 straight pitches in the exact same spot, and now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk there. Now runners on the corners, only one out.
Top of the field. One away. Will on the corner, number 12 to batter. Ryan Bruno.
Ryan Bruno, a great chance to get Ashley Ridge possibly a couple runs, at least one here, with runners on the corners, one out. And first pitch to Bruno, first pitch swinging, and he'll send that in the center field. And an RBI single from Ryan Bruno gets Ashley Ridge on the board. And a great piece of hitting by him. Squaring up that pitch and sending it out into center field. Here, the Ashley Ridge dugout get loud for him. Now DJ Drayton, runners on first and second, still just one out for the Eagles. Strike one from McKelvey there. Great pitch by him. Not necessarily had the best couple pitches his last few at-bats. Count is at 1-1. That one fouled straight back there from DJ Drayton. Now the count 1-2. Kelly looking to get the second out of this inning. Double play would be huge for the Eagles here. And that one's going to hit him in the helmet and go flying. And bases loaded, 1 out. And another hit batter. McKelvey just completely lost control of that pitch.
Number 22, Carter Midfield.
Carson Litchfield now at the plate. Bases loaded, 1 out. And a great opportunity for Ashley Ridge to take the lead here.
One away.
That pitch basically right down the middle from McKelvey, fouled off by Litchfield there. Swing and a miss there. Now 0-2. McKelvey turning up the heat there a bit. Showing some urgency trying to get this out here. So far, the biggest plate appearance of the game. Is that one hit up the middle. And stepping on first, or second, excuse me, was Mason Connolly. And the count, or the score now 2-2. Unable to get that double play at first. Getting out at second. Now runners on the corners in a tie game with 2 outs. Andrew McLaughlin now up to the bat. And that one inside just a little. McLaughlin trying to give Ashley Ridge their first lead of the night as he'll send that one out of play over the left side. Ball 2 to McLaughlin. That one will make its way through into right field. And Ashley Ridge now at their first lead of the game, 3-2. Andrew McLaughlin delivering Ashley Ridge the lead. And still 2 outs here for the Eagles. Runners on first and second after being up 2-0 after 2 innings. Now Ashley Ridge scoring 3 in the top of the third to make the score 3-2. And strike 1 there. And Mullen showing off the arm there, checking the runner at first. Ashley Ridge thought about the double steal there. Good job by Mullen to keep the runner at first. Count even 1-1. McKelvey trying to get the third out of this inning after giving up 3 runs. Now 2-1. That pitch fouled off to the left side. Count evens at 2-2. And back to twos for Beaufort here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitcher wear number 2. Second time this game has happened. 2 runs on the board for Beaufort as well. Swing and a miss. And McKelvey will get out of the inning, leaving 2 runners stranded, but gives up 3 runs to give Ashley Ridge a 3-2 lead. And Beaufort will come up to the plate after we come back.
Number 16, Jaden Andrews.
Jaden Andrews leading off for the Eagles, the bottom of the third, and as they saw their lead go from 2-0, now 1-run deficit with Ashley Rich ahead 3-2. Try and get some runs back here, at least maybe tie it, get some more. And a swing and a miss. That one got past the catcher, and a very low pitch there. Not exactly sure what he saw with that one. And another hit batter after the first pitch. Strike 1 there, and I hit by pitch. Seen a lot of those on both sides tonight as Carter Bowersox will come up to the plate for his second appearance. And a little change in the walk-up song for him. Usually playing I Look Good Today by OT Genesis. He walked up to that his first time up, changing the song there just a little bit. The speedy Jaden Andrews, he is going, but that pitch fouled off there. You know, if I'm Bowersox, I just want to pull the bat back and get out of the way. As Andrews is already well more than halfway to second base, but strike 1 there, just fouled off to that right side, trying to lay down a bunt. And now throw over to check Andrews at first base. And that one fouled off again for strike 2. Bowersox now down 0-2 in the count. And with the runner going, Andrews will make it to second safely. And a ball in the dirt there, not be able to be gathered by the catcher in time. Now count 1 and 2, an RBI opportunity here. That one sent out into center field, and it will be caught for the first out. And Jaden Andrews able to steal second, but Bauer Sox will wind up with a fly out to center field. Now Chase McKelvey walking out to low down by a little baby. Certified classic right there. And he had an RBI sacrifice fly out to center field earlier. See what he can do here. His second plate appearance, trying to help his cause after giving up 3 runs in the top half of the inning. Try to retie that game, and strike 1 there. Looks like maybe a ball, but called strike.
Yeah, I went out there to fix that that camera angle out there. Looks like I missed a lot of action. The 3 runs by Ashley Ridge here.
Seen a lot of hit batters tonight. That's the reason Jane Andrews is even standing on second. And that one fouled off. That one sent out into left field, and it'll be caught. And now Hudson Mullen making his way to the plate. The last hope for Beaufort to extend this inning and possibly tie.
So catch me up, Thomas. What happened? There was a lot of walks by both teams. About a lot of walks by Beaufort. They got Ashley Ridge to 3 runs in, or so it's a lot. There's a lot of hit batters that led Ashley Ridge getting the 3 runs, or
So they had hit batters to get on base. They had one hit batter to get on base, but after that they were just kept hitting and hitting, and that led to the 3 runs being scored. So only the, only the 1 runner getting on base, about 1 or 2, I think, that was hit by a pitch just to get on base. But after that, those hit by pitches, they were just completely raking in the top half.
another one
That one
flying
nowhere
overhead.
near
Yeah.
the strike zone, but great catch by the catcher there to not let it get behind. Andrew definitely advanced to third base. And now they're just going to intentionally walk Hudson Mullen after down 2-0. And Mason Connolly looking to make him pay here. You know, they're walking in Hudson Mullen to get to him. So you might want to have something to prove there. Obviously, you know, that shows that they think of him being the lesser hitter. So Connolly digs for his second at bat of the night. And, you know, last time it was very unlucky. Strike 1 there. And that ball caught by the third baseman. And a low line drive for the third out. And The intentional walk to Mullen pays off as Ashley Ridge keeps their lead.
Yeah, I was never about it, man. Getting that line drive and standing in the infield, man. You just got to be some real quick reflexes
That was a
and watch
low
your
one,
yeah.
too.
Well, that will be the end of the third, and we'll be right on back. Welcome back, everybody, in the Beaufort Zone, top of the fourth. Beaufort hosting Ashley Ridge in the first strike of the fourth inning as that one cracks off the bat. McKelvey still on the mound for the Eagles.
Count evens at 1-1 after the ball from McKelvey there, and McKelvey looking to bounce back on the mound after giving up 3 runs in the top of that third, now in the top fourth. And that pitch gets away from Mullen for ball 2.
Yeah, that one, the throw just kind of coming in, bouncing off the ground and hitting him right in the catcher's gear.
That one fouled off there. Now the first full count of the night for either team.
Yeah, let's say either someone gets a hit or they get hit. This is the
For
way the game is
sure.
going tonight.
For sure. Literally every walk we've seen has been a hit by pitch. There was one 4-pitch walk work in there as he draws the walk there on a full count pitch. McKelvey unable to locate there.
Number 5, Carson.
That one rocketed out into left field.
And it's
That's
going to
going to
drop,
bounce off
the
the
gate.
wall.
Yeah, and he's continuing running, and he's going to sit down at second base, but one runner is going to come home, another one for Ashley Ridge.
What a hit there. And I thought that was going to be a home run there for a second. Had it been a bit higher, it would have been, but bouncing off the wall there.
Here's number 16.
And the rocket RBI double there. Pushing that lead to 2 runs now. And there is so much of what I said about McKelvey trying to hold them scoreless. No outs, a runner on second, already a run scored. And a swing and a miss taken there. It's that ball's fouled off. Just barely got a piece of it, but strike 1.
This is the one. This is the game where you really got to. You hear the expression, "Keep your head on the swivel" all the time in sports. Tonight is the night. You got to make sure you watch that ball. Because both pitchers, it's not even just one team. Both pitchers are kind of playing a little bit of dodgeball out here tonight.
And that ball get past Hudson Mullen. And now runner on third, no outs for Ashley Ridge. He'll advance over to third on the pass ball. And McKelvey just not able to locate right now, not really in sync with his catcher. Beaufort looking for him to bounce back. Still no outs. Down in the count, 2-1. Good job by Mullen blocking that one, keeping it in front of him. Not letting it get too far, leading to another run being scored. Now 3-1. And a walk. McKelvey continues to struggle the first 2 innings now. He was spectacular, and his defense is playing great behind him. But now, as you see the coach coming out for a mound visit, as Mullen makes his way out there as well, he's just fallen off a little bit and giving up 4 runs in 2 straight innings. Now, pitching change.
Yeah, when I was going out there to switch the camera, I saw him over there throwing over there in the pitcher's box, and so now he's over there and getting ready to take his first pitches of the night.
214. Carter Wolf.
Big 6'3" sophomore on the mound for the Eagles now.
And for Beaufort, they're hoping this pitching change to Carter Womack will lead to rejuvenating that defense and that outfield. Hopefully, you can get some fly balls, some pop ups, and just easy catches or ground balls for double plays. Playing the Sandstorm, that's that song right there. I'm here.
Let's say you're a Gamecocks fan and a future Gamecock student at this point.
I got the shirt on underneath as well. One of the free tees they gave me in the mail, and I forgot about it, but I was talking to Mr. Daniel about it earlier. I forgot to mention it earlier in the broadcast, but they swept Florida this weekend in baseball, and Florida was the number 3 team. Florida dropped to number 4 today in the rankings, and now Carolina's number 3. So,
I saw that.
The only team between them and LSU, because the top 3 is LSU, and then Carolina's at 3. The only team between them and LSU, who are both SEC teams, is Wake Forest at number 2. So obviously, literally the best Carolina has done in years since they won the World Series back in 2010, 2011. the squad is just unbelievable. And, I can't wait to be there next year and watch them play.
Yeah, and I saw something about it, and I knew you were excited. I saw something come across the Twitter feed. It was they ranked up to number 3, and it was D1 something that normally does the rankings. I don't follow college
40
baseball
yards,
too much, but
corners.
They got to be inspired now. The Sandstorm is playing. Sure, there's a lot of Gamecock fans here. We're in South Carolina. Runners on the corners, no outs. Womack in quite the jam here. See if you can get like a ground ball double play, something Beaufort desperately needs right now. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
even though he pulled back there a little bit, still counts and get a little bit of confidence from Walmart getting a strike on his first pitch, even though he didn't probably locate that one where he wanted to.
Yeah, you got Chase McKelvey, your starter on senior night, but having the confidence to, go to a sophomore out of the bullpen down 2 just shows how much faith they have in him. And we've seen Malcolm Webb out of the bullpen as a closer here, but obviously they don't feel like they're to that point yet. Still just a 2-run game. Hoping that Ashley Ridge doesn't break it open here. Still no outs, runners on the corners, up 2. But they're hoping he can get the job done and get out of this inning.
Yeah, it's interesting so far as we cover them this season. Just realizing, trying to figure out who the guy is. I think the only guy we realize is McKelvey starting off for them. But they've rotated everybody else. You've seen Talbot on the mound. You've seen Webb on the mound. You've seen Bauer Sox on the mound. So just to find out exactly who the guys is in their pitching rotation, especially going into the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. They're hosting a home playoff game a week from tomorrow. So figuring out who the guy is, going to be key for them going into the playoffs because they want to get their best starter out there and a do or die game.
Nonetheless, we got Carter Walmack on the mound. I believe that's our second time seeing him on the mound this season. So we'll get to see a little bit more of him and see what he got here against the tough Ashley Ridge team who's come surging back after being down 2-0 in that first inning.
And he'll walk his first batter. He started off good, got the strike, the swing and miss, but now the base is loaded and nobody out. A chance for Ryan Bruno there. Had to take a second to look at the roster, hence the pause. But now Ryan Bruno with a chance to bust this thing wide open, score a ton of runs. Anything in the outfield, it's probably at least 2 runners, depending on how far it is. So.
So yeah, you definitely want to be careful here. You're in a situation here where you don't want to start walking guys. They're just gonna come around those bases and it's an
Yeah,
automatic
and
score.
even though a runner would score from third base, Beaufort could really use a double play ground ball right here, and swing and a miss to even the count at 1-1. But yeah, just a low pitch in the zone, ground ball to the second baseman or shortstop. They can step on second and throw that over to second to, just get a little breathing room in the outs column. See, looking over there, seeing that 0, not very helpful for them. So they need an out desperately.
I think best case scenario is getting out of here with with at least one run scored and try to come back. That one hit down in the center field.
That ball's going to drop, and they're going to hold the runner at third as they increase that lead to 5-2 and an RBI single for Ryan Bruno, and still no outs. DJ Drayton, base is still loaded, no outs. See what he can do here. And this Ashley Ridge team, they just keep moving through the lineup very efficiently. We saw him get hit in the helmet once already. And they're going to say that's a hit by pitch on the first pitch there. Now 6-2 the score.
And what looked like a very promising start for Beaufort and a possible good game for them on their senior night and having the guys out there and probably getting a win and feel good about yourself. Now a 6-2 hole as Ashley Ridge is starting to pour it on here the last 2 innings.
Yeah, and another mound visit this time for Carter Womack. See the whole infield there. They desperately need a pop up, a ground ball, just anything at this point. And as they now find themselves down 4 run, it's 3 in the top of the third. Now 3 scored so far with no outs in the top of the fourth. That
Towards
ball's
the
going to be
left down
fair.
the line, and they're going to call it fair. 1 run, 2 run, and a slide to third for Hanahan.
And a great piece of hitting there. And a 2-run double. Clears first base out. Now a 6-run lead for Ashley Ridge. And, I heard that off the bat. I looked over. I thought I was going to roll foul, but stayed fair. I saw the third base coach, moving his arm out there, telling the runners to go home and pitch high there. Good job by Mullen, able to save it. Still no outs registered by this Eagles team. That one fouled off for a strike. Andrew McLaughlin looking to increase this lead with runners on second and third. Feels like Ashley Ridge has been at bat forever this inning. Know how to register. They've gone through the lineup quite a few times. McLaughlin stepping back into the batter's box. The count 1-1. And a swing and a miss for strike 2 there. And this is the best chance Womack has had all inning to register that first out. That one pops up to right field, and it'll be caught, and the runner will stay at third. That's DJ Drayton over there, but the ball get away after the throw to second. That will allow DJ Drayton to score. And now coming around second, and that run will score as well. Now
2 more
10 to
runs,
2.
Just another error right there by Beaufort, and probably should have just got that back to the pitcher and called it in. But to be able to try to make a play at second and slipped up and
Yeah, and they finally got that huge first out. The fly out to right field caught by Thomas Purdy, but that throw to second getting by allowed Drayton to score from third. And the runner from second coming all the way home as well. That's just, you can't be making those kind of plays. And now they found themselves down 8 runs, still just 1 out here. This inning's got 7 runs scored. It's got to feel like it's been going on forever if you're in that outfield. That one fouled straight back.
Another one right over the head of a batter tonight. Doesn't matter who's on the mound tonight. Might be.
Now one nowhere near the zone as the count now goes a 3-1 hitters count.
And another hit batter here tonight, making his way to first base.
And now yet another base runner for Ashley Ridge.
That's nice. That was the voice of Mr. Connolly there in the background. I was showing him the over the shoulder shot that we have just released here, first baseball game with this angle.
And another pitching change. Looks like Carter Bowersox is going to come out now. Be interesting to see who takes his spot over at third base.
While he warms up, we just want to remind you that if you're enjoying our stream tonight, that you can always text Beaufort 801-801 to donate and help support our coverage of local high school sports. Beaufort 801-801 to donate out for our coverage of local high school sports. We're a nonprofit media organization covering local high school sports for free. We're looking to expand. This is our first season doing spring sports, and we want to continue to be able to add more equipment and add more things for students to get involved with. We're exploring a multi-cam setup that we want to release during football season as well. Get a little bit of on-field action during the live stream. So all donations will help as well.
And Chase McKelvey will go over and play third base now. Coming back into the game after taken out as the starting pitcher. He'll take a Carter Bowersox spot at third base. His play will now resume.
One of the new pitchers for the Eagles, number 4, Carter Barrow. There's a new player, number 11, Matthew Yamini.
And that pitch not able to be gathered by Mullen there. The runner will make his way to second base. Strike one there from Bowersox evens the count at 1-1. That one sent out into center field. And Logan Brewster will make the catch for the second out. And my runner will have to hold up at second.
2-1. There's a number 5, Carson. Molina Road.
That one also sent out in the center field. Logan Brewster under it. He'll make the catch for the third out, and that inning will finally end for the Eagles with Ashley Ridge putting up 7 runs. An unbelievable offensive outburst for them.
Yeah, and usually Beaufort High is the one that's usually on the giving end of that one. With the outburst, they've had a couple early in the season that kind of tailed off here. It's not too many explosions here late in the season from them, but to see Ashley Ridge coming here to put on this kind of performance and kind of put on that against a good Beaufort High team that we've been watching all year long. It's played a lot of close games. It says a lot about the team that we're watching here on the visiting side.
Leading out for the Eagles, number 3, David Wood.
Davis Woods coming up to the plate. They went Beaufort down 8 runs now. They had scored 2 in the first, but Ashley Ridge able to respond with 10 unanswered to this point. Beaufort looking to get something going. It's Davis Woods' first pitch swinging, and a great pick by the third baseman. What a play for the out. Looks like Nolan Arenado or Manny Machado out there at first base. And I don't know how much MLB you watch, but both those names I just mentioned, they're elite defensive third basemen. So what a great play out there. That's Finn McLaughlin out there at third base. What a defensive play. That one's sent out into center field and caught in a quick 2 up, 2 down as the lineup turns over for Beaufort with Logan Butcher, the lefty, on his way to the plate.
Two away. Here we go. Number 11, Logan Butcher.
And he'll take strike 1. That one way outside there for ball 1.
Two the count.
That one fouled off for about the 4th or 5th time tonight. A lot of 2s up on that scoreboard. 2-2-2. They're seeing a lot of that tonight. Just something I've noticed tonight.
Lucky number 2.
Beaufort trying to put more than 2 runs on the boards for just the second time tonight. The count will even at or go to full, excuse me, not even full count, 3-2. And that one will get through the right side after a quick first 2 outs. Logan Brucher will have himself a single.
You got to be careful there. Almost got tagged out there.
Yeah, he
Instead of
ran.
running straight through, he kind of rounded that
He
base on the
rounded
corner.
first. I saw he started taking the gloves off as he was rounding, and then had to run back. Luckily for Beaufort, Coach would have yelled out for that one for sure. That's just fundamental right there. Obviously you're allowed to run through first base, but if you take that turn, you got to be careful. But nice piece of hitting from him to end Beaufort's hitless streak. Not exactly sure how many batters they went without a hit, but those first 2 batters were retired pretty quickly, able to get on base. And up to Zach Talbot now to try to extend this inning for Jaden Andrews, who's on deck. And strike 1 there. And time called by Talbot there. So I'll step out, take a quick practice swing, and step back in. Probably the quickest timeout I've ever seen from a batter. Usually they take about 2 to 3 practice swings, and checking Logan Brucher over there at first base. He'll get back safely. Got to be careful over there. Can't get thrown out to end this inning with 2 outs already. And the runner going. And he'll make his way to second. Count evens at 1-1 now for Talbot. And that one will get past the third baseman this time. He made a great defensive play, Finn McLaughlin out there. But that time, and going for 3, Zach Talbot with an RBI triple to score. Logan Brucher cuts the lead to 7 now. And now Jaden Andrews with a chance to possibly make that deficit 6 runs. And a ball low there. And a spectacular play by the third baseman again. And Beaufort able to get 1 run back with some great defense from Ashley Ridge to hold them to 1. Beaufort down 7 now, headed to the top of the 5th. Carter Bowersox remains on the mound for Beaufort. Down 7 runs here, trying to just keep it at that. Trying to put a 0. And that one will get past McKelvey. It looked like he had the glove on it, but just bounced off. And a leadoff single. And earlier in the game, early on for Chase McKelvey, Beaufort's defense was making great plays there, but you saw that one come off the glove of McKelvey's. That ball is rocketed to right field.
And that's a home run.
Unbelievable. Right off the bat, loud sound. That is a shot out into right field. The third baseman, Finn McLaughlin, who made the great defensive play twice last inning, just sends one over the right field wall. And no doubter. Now a 9-run lead, and just unfortunate for Bowersox. They left that one over the plate, and Finn McLaughlin absolutely crushed it.
It's a couple of wide pitches there to the dirt by Bowersox.
And a strike there.
Just try to nail those pitches to that outside. Was fortunately just a little bit too far outside of the box.
And Brucher and Purdy will actually make that catch out there. Saw Brucher sprinting over Thomas Purdy making the catch out there in right field. Now DJ Drayton with the bases empty. 1 out. Been hit by a couple pitches. Pops that one foul out of play. Hitting the top of the visitor's dugout. Rolling down onto the grass. And strike 2 from Bowersox there. Nice pitch from him. And swing and a miss. Strikeout for Bowersox. His first of the night. Now 2 outs. And since that home run, nice job by Bowersox to recover from that and get 2 quick outs there. Got the fly out to right field with Thomas Purdy making the catch, and that pitch fouled off there. Yeah, we'll get the strikeout for the second out. Now looking to get out of this inning, down 9 runs. That one fouled off with the first base side, and Nick Folks had to reach over there. That's a tough play to make, going over the shoulder. Unable to make it. Would have been a heck of a play had he been able to. But 0-2 the count. Bowersox trying to get another strikeout here potentially. And just getting a piece of that, staying alive. And a swing and a miss for Bauer Sox, two straight strikeouts to get out of the inning, but gave up an absolute bomb to right field to the third baseman, Finn McLaughlin.
Yeah, unfortunately, it happened to happen, after he gave up the home run already. But with a good solid pitch ups, like you said. But unfortunately, you don't want to say things happen, but you charge that one to the game, I guess.
And down nine, Beaufort coming up to bat again. And they were able to get one run back, but they need more than one this inning for sure.
New pitcher, number 9. What a pop, dude. Hayden Wood.
And now Bauer Sox, after getting those back-to-back strikeouts, will come up to the plate, try to make something happen here. And I see you dancing over there. I look good today, and I always tell my friends at school, I rank the walk-up songs. I have this number one from Carter Bauer Sox, All the Lights by Logan Brucher number two, and then I had three, Mason Connolly with Butterfly Effect. So that's my top three. I don't know if you rank their walk-up songs, but that's just mine personally.
I definitely have not. They come on, and if it's good, I jam to it. That's all that matters.
I mean, I like all of them. Not trying to just say that I hate all the other ones, but just personally, those are my three favorites. So, I started listening to this song a lot more when I saw Bauer Sox playing it. Especially after he hit that grand slam, strike one there. Bauer Sox still ahead in the count, 2-1.
Yeah, when it comes to music, man, I just a vibe to me, man. I don't, as far as ranking them and each person's welcome song, one crack to the left there and a throw to first base for another out, but I haven't took the time to actually rank the songs. I like when they switch though. I like when they have the songs in the seventh and then the song changes. I do like when that happens as well. So it's real good. It's real good to hear.
Chase McKelvey.
McKelvey taking out a game as a pitcher, but back into the game as a third baseman. Still been hitting all game, regardless of position, and with one out after Bauer Sox grounded out to the shortstop. He's trying to get on base for Hudson Mullen behind him in the on deck circle. That one hit to the third baseman, and he'll get that out. And Finn McLaughlin just putting on a show out there at third base, the home run hitter, but he's made with some great plays defensively. Like I said, looking like a high school Nolan Arenado or Manny Machado out there, just elite defense at third. And now Hudson Mullen with the bases empty and two outs. Just trying to get on base for Mason Connolly. Down 9 runs. Beaufort needs something to happen and quick. And count evens at 1-1 to Hudson Mullen. And for the third time tonight, a full count, 3-2 to Hudson Mullen. And swing and a miss. A 0 on the scoreboard for Ashley Ridge.
Go to 6.
They maintain their 9-run lead.
Texas 12.
Headed to the top of the 6th now.
Lead off for Ashley Ridge. Number 7, Andrew McLaughlin.
And now Andrew McLaughlin will take ball 1.
Once again, some wild balls here by another pitcher here tonight so far. We've seen, 4 different pitchers here tonight between the teams, and been hit by a pitch. Each one's hit a player tonight. And he'll walk right on over to first base.
Buffalo Bills Raw, president number 14. Ryan Hamilton.
And the runner on first. And that'll hit him.
Hamilton hit back.
Another hit batter.
Nobody
Just
out. One
so
out.
many
Bills
people
on
have been
two.
hit tonight on both sides. First started out majority getting hit by Beaufort High, but now I'm pretty sure majority that have been hit are Ashley Ridge players. There's 2 runners on, no outs. Chance to drive in a run here.
Mid-handed it batter.
That one nowhere close from Bauer Sox for ball 1. Good job by Mullen. Another hit batter. Carter Bauer Sox just struggling with command issues, and you see the coach coming out now. Looks like Bauer Sox gonna walk off, go to third base.
Another pitcher change now.
Looks like that's gonna be Davis Woods coming onto the mound after 3 straight hit batters from Carter Bauer Sox. And bases loaded, no outs.
So one of the positives of the night has been a cool night relatively. Here, coming in at a cool 68 degrees here as the nightfall starts to come upon us as we get past 8:15 mark. Good night for some baseball. Clear skies, a little cloudy earlier. Thought it was going to rain a little bit, but instead stayed a little clear, and here we are. Davis Woods, his first pitch coming on tonight.
Looks like they're gonna put Connolly over at second base. And ball 2 there from Davis Woods.
Davis Woods already starting off a little bit rough here.
Yeah, and Woods, the fourth pitcher tonight, gone through quite a few, and they've got the playoffs coming up next week, but they got to get through this series against Ashley Ridge here. And, if this result holds, they're gonna lose game one. Believe they play them Thursday or Friday at Ashley Ridge. And ball three there, gonna make the count 3-1. Allen. And safe is the call, and the runner will score.
And he's not going to be safe first out for Beaufort. The runner is going to score home for Ashley Ridge, put them up by 10.
Yeah, now 13-3 the score. Runners on second and third. And they'll get the out at home. Great play there by Bower Sox. Now the home run hitter, Finn McLaughlin, up to the plate.
Number 10, McLaughlin.
2 outs. Runners at the corners, and that one almost hit him there, just barely. Did not. Now count even at 2-2. Davis Woods just trying to get out of this inning. Needs one more strike, and that one was sent over the second baseman, Mason Connolly, and another run will score, and it's going to be an RBI single. Now 14-3. Ashley up by 11.
Number 6, Houston. Chip.
Strike one from Woods there. Bower Sox will field that ground out and step on third.
We're going to bottom of the sixth. Ashley Ridge, walk off 14.
Welcome back, everybody, into the bottom of the sixth inning. High pitch there for ball number one. And then that one cracked way up in the left field, pop fly, but it's going to be caught by the left fielder for the first out.
Number 3, Davis Wood.
Now Davis Woods, who's just on the mound, now at the plate. And what a
And a nice
play!
play to catch it off the bag and throw it to first for the out. Oh my God. I know you said he was doing this thing earlier, but that's a
He's
clinic
been
at third base.
insane tonight. Literally,
It's surgical at this point, man.
by
It is.
far the best player on the field, both defense and offense. We've seen him get it done on both sides. You know, defensive side, with that probably being his best play, man. You know, like you said, catching off the bag, but he hit the 2-run homer. He had an RBI single last inning, and just made the play there. Just been unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, folks, and you're watching at home. We can't, the camera quality on third base isn't the best as our new over the shoulder camera here for the pitcher, but to catch that off the bag, off the bounce, because he was already like mid jump and he just like caught it and then
Too
just
smooth
landed,
over there.
and just landed it, threw it to first base off the bounce. Just
They call third base the hot corner, and he's played it perfectly tonight. I got probably the best defensive showing over at third base I've seen so far in a game that we've covered.
I'm gonna walk on over to first base, take a stroll.
There's that number 11, Logan Lucas.
Brucher back in at bat, back up to bat here, trying to find something. We got to steal over to second base, and the catcher looked like he was going to throw that one over there. Decided to hold on to it.
And Logan Brucher, Davis Woods on second base, trying to cut that lead to 10. Anything far out in the outfield, but that will be popped up, and the third baseman again with another
Another
great
catch.
play over there on the pop up. Ends the inning.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
And not only does he end the inning, that is going to end the game. Ashley Ridge is going to come in to Beaufort High School and win 14-3 with a throwing on third base. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. My name is Javon Livingston. Alongside me on the commentary, or basically the main play-by-play commentator tonight, should I say, Thomas Erdell. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And don't forget, if you enjoy our stream tonight, you can always text Beaufort to 801-801 to donate and help support our coverage of local high school sports. That is Beaufort 801-801. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in.